I answered the question, what does Asia mean to me? And I started by thinking about the original meaning of the word Asia, A-S-I-A. And it's really comes from Mesopotamia, like 2000, 8000 BCE. It became sunrise, and then the meaning of the word became to rise. And so when I think of Asia Incorporated, I think of rising. Asia Inc. is a rising organization. It's helping people, empowering people, helping them to rise in their own lives and to become better and to integrate into a new world, a new society.
When I start at Asia in 2002 November, down in basement, only have a 900 square feet. The space is small. We only have about 20 students. It's in an elementary school, and we only have 4 6-foot tables. After 20 years today, we are no longer just only after-school program.
When I met Asia initially, they were showing people how to ride the bus, they were taking them to doctor's appointments, they were getting them winter coats, they were helping them to get settled, to get started in their new world, and it was life-changing.
I met Strader in 2007. At that time, ICHC first started. It was one bed in the corner of Asian Town Center, and we have a couple of volunteer physicians, and now it developed into 2 clinics with wonderful wrapped around surface with our own lab.
What would the community do if Asia was not around? Certainly, I think the many people that we help over the years, I think they would have fallen through the cracks. There would be higher negative statistics among the population that we serve.
You know, community people has a lot of barriers like communication barrier, language barrier, transportation, interpretation barrier.
I don't really want to think about what the tens of thousands of clients and patients that we serve at Asian Services in Action, what they would do if Asia, as we're more familiarly called, like what they would do without us. They come to us for everything. We are here to support them every step of the way.
This agency served to many communities like firstly Chinese community, Burmese community, African communities, Bhutanese, Nepali community. So even right now we are serving to the Afghan community also. So we are ever ready to help to the Ukraine communities people also.
Then we can say, we're here to help you with your kids, but do you also have these other needs? It's so much easier for them to then become aware of all these other things that Asia can offer, whereas if they have to go find, 7 different agencies to deal with all these different issues, that's a lot harder for them to manage.
A lot of the other services that they provide, looking at integrating people into the community, looking at voter registration, looking at working with the community on safety, whether it's individual safety, domestic violence, helping put smoke detectors into homes, food security.
We offer not only the ICHC, but also the elderly services, the workforce service, child support, education, legal, translation, etc. And those are the things that we have only been able to accomplish within the last 26 years. With additional funding, we can expand all of that programming and really ensure that Ohio is a place for Asian American and Pacific Islanders to live and thrive.
One time I had a client share that, I know this services because, the outreach activities we did. And then that they are so grateful they got to talk to me that day. And they felt they are not alone anymore, and they were crying.
Some lady there wanted to get vaccinated, but she doesn't know how to know where to get it from. So she knew me working at Asia Inc. She asked me if there's when can I get COVID vaccine. So I went downstairs to talk to Sarah, so that she started to schedule her appointment for her.
We had one little girl who came in and she was very shy, she was not very talkative. So I worked with her, I would read some books with her, and I've just seen a whole lot of growth in her. Now she is very, if she wants to play a game, she'll get some kids together and she'll do it. Or when she's gonna read a book, she does her best, she reads out loud.
I work with a Hmong woman. It's a hard life. And she didn't work. She didn't speak English. She has problems, in her family. When she saw me last time, she says, Mrs. Chen, I am working. I say, very good. And she says, I have my own checking account. I say, that's even better.
I have so many good stories I'd like to share, but the major story I'd like to share is one of my staff. This has really made me cry. It's a very touching story. She came in 2008. She was participating in one of my youth program way back at that moment. She's a newcomer from China. Her English is not that good. From time to time, we have a lot of argument at that moment because based on a lot of challenge, culture challenge, family challenge. But I can share with you one thing is from time to time after she graduated from college, she's looking for a job. She came to Asia. We put her at the front desk, but now she's become one of the key members in my team. She's really growing up in Asia.
Most people probably don't know that less than 1% of funding goes to organizations serving the Asian Pacific Islander community. It's based off of a misconception that Asians do not need any support, when in fact there are enormous needs for the newly arrived community, the limited English proficient community, the immigrant and refugee community. And that's the community that Asia has been supporting for over 25 years.
I think increased funding will definitely help ICHC to provide better long-term care, better preventative care, and better mental health and behavioral health for patients.
In programming, I would love to see us outreaching to all the seniors from different communities, more programming for the kids, more programming for the teenagers.
Ultimately, with an expansion of funds, I would love to ultimately open up a shelter so that we can provide that emergency housing need for our clients.
I would love to see Asia and Cleveland grow to have their own home right here in Asiatown, where all of their services can be co-located together, that can really function as a community center where people know they can go for resources, where people feel welcome.
And that's where you can help. With a donation, you would be supporting all of the programs and services that Asia offers to ensure that a newly arrived community member has the resources and support that they need to thrive in this new country that they call home.
Happy anniversary, Asia.
Happy anniversary, Asian Services in Action. Your support is essential to the growth and vitality of Asiatown Cleveland.
Congratulations, Asia. We love you.
Happy 25th +1 anniversary to Asia. If Asia's mission resonates with you, please consider doubling your donation amount tonight to Asia. Thank you.
Congratulations for making it this far and making it so extraordinarily well. I also want to say a word to my friends and colleagues in Northeast Ohio. I support this organization because I think it has an absolutely critical role to play in the community. And I hope you'll join me in making sure that Asia has the resources they need, not just now, but in the years to come, so that we can fully integrate AAPI communities into the life of Northeast Ohio.
So congratulations to Asian Services in Action, 25 years +1. Really a remarkable anniversary and a great accomplishment. But we couldn't do it without the financial support of our supporters. Please, if you can manage to support Asia to the greatest extent possible, we would really appreciate it. Thank you.